Hey everybody, Dirili here. Thank you so much for joining me for another episode of Amnesia Memories. And today we are going to start off Shin's route. We previously finished Kent's route, and I figured Shin would be good to go for next. And cause I don't know, I like Iki, but I feel like he's better saved for later. And Toma, I know some things about him, so I feel like he's best saved for last. So yep, Shin's the way to go. Okay, so we will continue from the opening where we can choose Heart World. Go into Heart World.
What? Hey, you! Wake up, please! Wake up quick! Ah, you're up. What should we do? This is a hospital, isn't it? Isn't this a hospital room? You're sleeping here in pajamas, so that means you're a patient, right? I had just finished explaining that we need to avoid hospitals. Why are you here? Is there something here that could give us some information? Oh, there's a name tag on the bed. Okay, so it looks like your name is just as you thought it'd be. Let's see, what else? Do you have a cell phone or an ID card? Oh, there's a purse under the bed here. Can you get up? Ow! That was a real shock. Are you okay? I felt it too since we're merged together. Where did that come from just now? Oh, you had bandages wrapped around your neck. It's not just your neck. They're all over your arms and legs, too. It's like your whole body was injured. Oh, I see. You were probably hospitalized for these injuries, then. Maybe you were in a car accident. It doesn't seem like you're too injured to move, at least. But moving still hurts a bit.
I'm coming in.
Ah, someone's here.
Hey, how long are you going to sleep? It's already 10. You've slept enough.
Hey, she's a hospital patient. Recovering is normal. This guy isn't hospital staff. Maybe you know him.
Sheesh. What are you spacing out for? I'll wake you up. Well, that was really sudden. I like it.
What? Sorry, I'm going to have to cut off our connection for now.
Oh, I love his eyes slightly shut like that.
Are you okay? I'm sorry, I can't do anything about this. If you don't like it, you need to resist. Just how long is he going to kiss you for?
Yeah, really? What's with you? You're not going to get all embarrassed today? If you don't resist, I won't know when to stop. Since you're keeping quiet, I'll take that as consent. Is that okay?
Wait, seriously, give us a break here. This girl doesn't even remember you. I know you can't hear my voice, but listen to me. Is this really okay?
You really are half asleep. I'll go take care of the discharge papers, so get dressed. I won't knock on my way back in. See ya. Jeez, he's seeming kind of tsundere like Kent.
He's gone. Yikes, that was a surprise. Anyway, I think that man just now was your boyfriend. Maybe? If he wasn't, coming in here and kissing me like that is a suable offense. Assault and battery.
Oh, that wasn't assault, really. And there was no battery involved.
I guess it's normal if he's your boyfriend, but you don't remember anything, so you don't have to put up with it, you know? Wait, if you don't get dressed right away, he's going to see you changing. He said he was going to take care of the discharge papers. Looks like you're all ready to leave then. Phew. I know we woke up in a hospital and all, but it really could have been worse. He's close enough to you to take care of hospital paperwork in your place, so there's a good chance that you can rely on him. If he's someone you can really trust, there'd be no need to hide your amnesia from him. Things are looking up. But why is your boyfriend taking care of all that paperwork? You both seem like high school or college students. Wouldn't your parents normally take care of something like this? It doesn't really matter now. What matters is that you leave the hospital. Anyway, you need to get dressed. You're in pain, so take it slow.
Take it slow, hurry up. Which one? 10 minutes later.
Were you able to put on your clothes all right? Looks good. Actually, pretty cute. I guess now we just need to wait until that guy comes back.
I'm back. Done changing?
That was close. If you had just been a little slower, he totally would have seen you. He did say he'd come in without knocking, but is it normal for people to actually do that? I know the two of you are close, but still, maybe you should tell him.
You could at least knock. I told you before that I come in without knocking. You should have said something then. You're really acting weird. Is it really okay for us to leave?
Yes, it's okay. It's very okay. Right, Dirili?
Did you take your medicine this morning? It doesn't look like you threw anything away. Aren't you in pain? How could you forget to take your painkillers? Just take them already, idiot. I'll pack up your stuff.
Oh, his words are like tiny stabs to the heart. But it seems like he's worried about you. Maybe he's just trying to take care of you in his own way. Anyway, you should take your painkillers. It's true that you're in pain. Maybe they're in your purse.
I didn't expect the room to be cleaned up like this already. The shelves are empty too. Did you pack up yourself yesterday? You don't have to look that surprised. Man, his eyes are like wide open. He looks crazed.
Huh? Oh, he's right. Maybe you cleaned it up before you lost your memories. You should just nod for now. Actually, you don't really know anyway, so all you can do is nod.
Looks like there's nothing to do, so we should go. Oh, and I thanked the nurse on the way back here, so don't worry. It's not that far to your house, but I assume you'd prefer a taxi. I don't really know my way from here to your house, so you'll have to provide them with directions.
Huh? Oh wait, your house!
Hello, where to?
This is just too much!
I'm not very good with directions. What? You had no trouble explaining it on the way here. Looks like I got no choice. Sorry, I don't know the exact address, but we'd like to go somewhere around Kishimboshin. I could explain where to turn from there. Understood.
Phew, we managed to get through that. Having amnesia sure is rough. Do you remember anything about the place he mentioned? Maybe you'll remember something when you get home. So, this is your house. I wonder if you live with your family, or maybe you live alone. Wait, or maybe you live with this guy.
What are you staring at? Let's go. Hey, where are you going? I'm sorry. It just really trips me out when he looks at me wide-eyed like that.
Uh-oh, we passed it. You'll need to find your key. Try looking in your purse. See anything?
Are you looking for your key or something? I have it, remember? How'd you forget that?
Oh crap! Is he suspicious now?
I wonder, just how suspicious is he now? Oh, not that suspicious. We haven't really done anything.
So it's just one room. It looks like you live alone. Wait, stop it! Dirili, if you look around like that, he'll get suspicious.
Dirili, I'll clean up, so make some tea.
What? He's telling an injured person to make tea?
Since the hospital allowed you to leave today, that means you can take care of simple everyday stuff by yourself. And if you collapse, I'll carry you to bed. Think of this as a rehabilitation period.
What? This guy's way too strict on you. I guess you can't help it. You'll have to look for the tea. Wait, exactly what kind of tea does he mean anyway? Green tea, barley tea, black tea? Maybe you should just ask.
Maybe we should look and see what kind of tea we have in the first place. Maybe we only have one kind of tea. Then we wouldn't even have to bother asking. And what if we pick the wrong kind of tea, and then we go look and we don't have it? Then what are we gonna say? I'd say, is black tea okay? I don't really mind, but why would you make that?
She just felt like it. Right, Dirili?
Well, whatever.
Huh. How long is he going to hang around here? It looks like he's putting your stuff away. He had a key to this place, so maybe he was taking care of you the whole time you were hospitalized. What is the meaning of this? What exactly are your parents doing? Oh well, I guess you should just make some tea for now.
I guess we had black tea. 10 minutes later. That about does it. I didn't touch your clothes though, so you can take care of that yourself. Is the tea ready? Bring it to the table. I bought some sandwiches. You haven't had anything to eat since morning, right? You should eat something.
He's got a harsh way with words, but he takes good care of you, I guess. Anyway, you should eat. There's a lot you need to ask, but he already seems suspicious, so no matter what you learned, it might work against us.
Oh, it's already late. I'll go home.
He's finally leaving. We're finally free from all this anxiety.
You're probably about at your limit. Nobody will be here to take care of you, so you should just lie down. Oh, and I'll be back tomorrow. No need to go to any trouble. You're acting strange. There's no problem if I take one day off from prep.
Huh? So he also attends a prep school.
Anyway, see you tomorrow. Oh, I left the key on the kitchen counter. I'll just be a guest tomorrow. Don't sleep in. So he's gonna force us to wake up bright and early, even though we're recovering.
Phew, you're finally alone. It seemed like he had a lot of doubts about you, but you avoided being brought back to the hospital. But you really seem tired. You were hospitalized since this morning, after all. Of course you'd be tired. That guy was pushing you way too hard, wasn't he? We need to search around this room, but it feels like your body is at its limit. You should just go lie down and check your cell phone. Phew. Let's see what's in your purse. Wait, you have no cell phone? Why? All you young people these days have a cell phone, don't you? Oh, maybe he put it away somewhere, since you didn't see it at the hospital? We should look around for it, but you don't have the strength. Anyway, for now you should just check inside your purse. You might have an ID card or something in there. Let's see. Oh, there. Myoga University, first year psychology. So you're a college student. He said that he had prep school tomorrow, right? Does that mean he decided to study for exams for a year? Or is he younger than you? You look like you're around the same age. Even though we talked to him all day, we still don't know his name. But he had your house key, and he took care of your hospital discharge papers. There's no doubt that you trusted him before you lost your memories. And this isn't something you normally ask a casual boyfriend to do. He must be more like family too. You should watch him for a while, and maybe tell him about your amnesia when you're sure you can trust him. Oh, if you really get along that well, you might have a photo album or something in the house. But you're at your limit here. You should wait till tomorrow.
You keep noticing that I'm at my limit, but you keep talking.
Anyway, good work today. We don't know what tomorrow may bring, but do your best. I believe in you.
The next day.
Good morning, Dirili. Huh? Is someone here? Oh, it's the guy from yesterday. But he's here way too early. It's not even 9 o'clock yet. Ask him to wait a little while and get dressed quick.
10 minutes later. You're late. Did you just wake up? Don't slack off just because you're at home now. It's better for you to live the same way you did at the hospital. That's why I told you yesterday not to sleep in.
Could that be the reason why he showed up so early? To wake you up? What kind of crazy disciplinarian is this guy?
I'm coming in. Here, I bought you breakfast. Also, there's something I want to ask you.
Huh? Ask?
It's our 1-year anniversary today, right? Are you sure you don't want to do anything?
Wait, really? Why'd there have to be some big anniversary now of all times?
Will you buy me a cake then? You'll get fat, so no. Your face is already pretty round. Oh. If you gain weight, it'll show right away. Rude! Oh man, you are not a good boyfriend. You don't say that stuff to a woman. You're horrible. My face is already pretty round. Her face is pretty round, though. It's not because of any weight, though. That's just her bone structure.
What? That's not something you should say to a girl?
Ever. One more question. You haven't called me by name since yesterday. Why is that?
What?
You pretty much always call me by name. Also, I'm always a jerk to you, but it usually just rolls right off your back. Yesterday, though, it seemed like you wanted me gone.
Oh crap, did he figure it out?
So, I want to ask you, do you remember my name?
He asked the worst possible question.
Why would you ask that? Because I'm suspicious that you don't remember. Why else? I see. So, you don't remember.
No. It really did just slip her mind. Don't take her back to the hospital.
Oh, by the way, we only started going out 3 months ago, and you don't even remember that. Oh, he is too slick.
What? Why, that little... He tricked us.
I don't know why you're hiding it, but there's no use playing dumb anymore. I tricked you because it was obvious you were hiding something, but you wouldn't admit to it.
What did you say?
Your memories are missing, aren't they? You've got to be stupid to think you could hide something like that. Looks like you're still an idiot, even without your memories. You couldn't figure out from the start that we were dating, and you thought you could hide the fact that you changed. Idiot. I don't like that. I don't like people that just insult you willy-nilly for no real reason. Shin, you're getting off to a bad start here. I mean, I like tsundere, but there's a limit to the verbal abuse that I like to take.
Oh, you don't have to rub salt in the wound. Name-calling and all.
You've been acting strange since yesterday morning. I figured it was just temporary, that you'd get better or something. So, why'd you try to hide it? Hide what? My memory's not gone. What are you talking about? I was playing along with your messing around. I didn't want to go back to the hospital. I got it. I won't take you back to the hospital.
Wait, really?
But now you have no reason to hide it. So, how much do you remember? Do you know your name, your age, your living situation?
That's not a problem. You saw your ID card.
Oh, you had an ID card. So you're saying you're so confused you can't even remember your name without your ID. Then I'll just explain everything from the beginning. My name is Shin. We've known each other since we were kids. I guess you can say we're childhood friends. We started going out 3 months ago. I'm a year younger than you, a senior at high school.
So he's younger, but he acts so grown up.
Your parents are working overseas. They visited you when you were hospitalized, but they've gone back already. I'm taking care of you in their place. I've got your key and some other stuff. Your parents know me really well.
I see. I thought he was going above and beyond for an ordinary boyfriend's duties, but I get it now. Your childhood friends. No wonder your parents trust him. He's kind of a mean guy, but he seems pretty interesting.
I'm sure if I say too much at once, it'll just confuse you. So I'll stop there for now. Is there anything else you want to know? What's with these injuries? Good question. Yeah. What? I'm sorry.
What?
It was my fault. The reason you're injured and the reason your memories are all messed up now.
What? Wait a second. The reason she lost her memories was because of me.
You were in an accident about 10 days ago. You hit your head pretty hard. I think the impact made you lose your memories.
That's wrong, but... Well, I guess his misunderstanding is more convenient for us.
I wonder if that has ever happened before. Like, you get into an accident and, you know, you're physically harmed, but mentally you're okay, and then like 10 days later you lose your memory? Has that ever happened to anybody? About that accident. No, sorry. I still haven't really managed to think it over. I don't think I can talk about it yet. Regardless, all the blame is on me. Your injuries, your lost memories. I'm going to take care of you. I promised your mother and father that I'd look after you too. That's why they gave me your key. Oh, a memory already? I'm very sorry. It's all my fault. If I had just been more careful, none of this would have happened. I really am sorry. Please, let me make up for this. I don't care what I have to do. Shin, we aren't blaming you for this.
Hey, wasn't that a memory of your past? I think that was Shin apologizing to your parents. It looks like Shin's words triggered a memory. That's great, so you really didn't forget completely.
What's wrong? Did you apologize to my dad at the hospital? There he goes with those eyes again. Yeah. Though it wasn't exactly a great moment, I would have preferred that you remembered something about where I was cooler.
It's okay. It actually was pretty admirable.
That's good. It sounds like you can remember some things again at least.
You know, Shin might have been bracing himself for this since yesterday morning when he noticed you were acting strange. It must have been a shock to realize that his girlfriend had lost her memories. He acts pretty tough, but that might be because he's anxious.
Can you walk? We should take a walk around here. You might remember something.
That's right. Seeing familiar places might jog your memory. Let's go.
This is around where your parents' house was. You don't remember? I see. That's my house. It's really close to yours, so if anything happens, come over right away. The next is your work. It's about a 20-minute walk.
What? Have you no mercy? This girl was in the hospital until yesterday. Don't you think this is too much for her? And his house is really close, yet when he asked you about a taxi, he said he didn't know the area. It was probably another trick, like when he said you guys were celebrating your 1-year anniversary.
Man, he is smart. Too smart. Like a raptor. Oh my god, do we really have to go through all these screens?
Hey, are you okay, Dirili? It seems like you're in pain.
I guess that was too much for you. Let's go into the cafe. This is where you work. Do you work here too, Shin?
Wow, what a pretty place. So you work here.
Welcome back, Master, Madam.
Huh? Master? Madam?
Wait, Shin. She just got out of the hospital yesterday. Why'd you bring her all the way over here? Dirili, you look kind of pale. Is your head hurting? We're here as customers today. Oh, I see. Fine. How very rude of me. I'll return when you've decided your order.
Maybe you know him. He acted awfully close.
That was Toma. Do you remember anything? I guess not. That's fine then. That's one objective down. I guess all that's left is to buy a cell phone, then take a taxi back.
A cell phone?
You don't have a cell phone. Didn't you realize that? It broke during your accident.
Oh, that's why there wasn't a phone in your purse.
You were fine in the hospital, but it would be a problem now if you couldn't contact me in an emergency. I don't really know what kind of phones girls like, so you choose. You came all the way here, you might as well. I was planning to take you back if you didn't seem to be doing well, but... Now that I think about it, you don't complain much anymore. Are you pushing yourself too hard? What, was I always, like, very disagreeable in each of these worlds? Let's say a little bit. Idiot. I never told you to overdo it. If you need to complain, tell me. I won't know unless you speak up. It's not like I can read your mind. I can't do anything about secret thoughts. And why do I have to tell you things like this now, after all this time? Because I have amnesia! We've built all these little details into our relationship over the last 10 years. But I have amnesia! It's really weird to have to explain things like this for you to understand. Because I have amnesia! Is the person standing here really the Dirili I know, or should I treat you like a stranger? Back during the accident, I thought you had died. I was really scared. Yesterday, when I noticed your memories were gone, I felt like this relationship and everything we built was crumbling. You can still remember it, right? It's not all gone, is it? Well, it doesn't matter what happens. It's still all my fault. How?
We're back! Oh, so tired. What a rough day. But you managed to get a phone. He's pretty forceful when it comes to getting things done. Anyway, this phone is already giving us valuable information. Today is August 2nd. It's pretty cool outside for August. Humans have been saying the weather's been abnormal over the past few years. I guess they were right. Your new cell phone only has Shin's contact information. I guess it wouldn't provide much more than that. But it seems like he's going to come by tomorrow too, so maybe we can leave a lot of guesswork up to him. It's kind of bad that you can't move much because of your injuries, but you're making good progress. You were able to talk to someone you can trust about your amnesia, and he promised he wouldn't take you back to the hospital. Yeah, the future is looking bright. At this rate, your memories will be back in no time. Let's do our best tomorrow too. But he was blaming himself for all this. No wonder he had such a serious look on his face. He wouldn't understand if you explained the truth, but leaving him to think that about himself is kind of sad. I actually lied to you yesterday. Oh, which time? You lied to me a bunch of times. Well, maybe it wasn't yesterday. Yeah, it was the day before, right? He lied to us a bunch of times, trying to get us to admit that we have amnesia. Huh? What does he mean? And you just woke up too, right, Dirili?
Your parents aren't overseas. They actually live in the next prefecture over. They just couldn't come to pick you up from the hospital because of work. I just wanted to have you all to myself because you had amnesia. Here's their contact info.
What? What's going on? That's a super huge mega lie, and he said it like it was nothing.
Thanks for telling me. The info is real, but what I said was a lie.
What?
I figured you'd keep trying to hide the fact that you have amnesia, and it looks like you still got it. Your parents really are working overseas. I lied about having lied yesterday. Oh my god, lies within lies within lies! Shin, how can we trust you? That contact info is legit. I copied it from home. You can make an international call to check.
Why that little... If he keeps lying, one day nobody's going to believe him anymore.
He's the boy who cried wolf. I guess I was too naive to think it would fix itself after 1 or 2 days. How are you feeling? If you're okay to walk, we could go check out your school.
You don't seem too bad, but personally, I'm kind of upset. What will you do? Do you want to go with him?
Actually, we're going to decide that in the next video. Man, Shin, you have not gotten off to a good start with me. With all the insulting and all the lies. No, really, I don't mind. It's just kind of funny. Oh, boy. Oh, but he is so darn cute, isn't he? I love the color of his eyes. They did an awesome job with that gradation. Well, anyway, I hope to see you in my future videos, and I'd be so grateful for any likes, comments, subscriptions, or shares with your friends to show some support. Thank you so much for joining me, and I wish you all health, happiness, and safety. Dirili signing out. Bye-bye, everybody.